Ready. Play.
Here we are again for another little short before the semi-finals and the singles get underway. First up we have Cecchinato up against Miomir Kecmanovic. Kecmanovic has a 1-0 head-to-head lead. I expect him to double that today. He has himself told me yesterday he's on fire this week. So I expect Kecmanovic to prevail there. Second semi-final, which will be coming up later, Casper Ruud up against Quentin Halys. Halys is having the year of his life at the age of 26. They also have a 1-0 head-to-head in favour of the Norwegian. They played each other in Australia 5 years ago. It's the only time they've met. I also expect Casper Ruud to double his advantage with the head-to-head. So I expect a Casper Ruud Kecmanovic final tomorrow. Another day, another Kecmanovic victory. Straight sets once again. 6-3, 6-1 over Cecchinato. And now he will face the winner of Casper Ruud against Quentin Halys, which will be up next. But listen, talking about today's match, I mean, it was pretty much one-way traffic from the moment that Miomir even managed to break serve in the first set. Second set, although 6-1 seems like a comfortable scoreline, actually, there were a few moments for Cecchinato. Really, there was a drop shot when he had a break chance, or 40-30, so it was barely a break chance. Probably tells you I'm clutching at straws a bit, but there were also times as well in the last couple of games when it felt like Cecchinato was just going so big on the forehand that he was just trying to change the rhythm, change something in the match, but he couldn't halt what was somebody who, by the way, Kecmanovic said yesterday he was on fire. Well, today he was burning, he was searing, just like some of the steaks that the Portuguese are enjoying. Regarding the second semi-final, let's see what's going to happen, but hopefully we'll get to speak to Kecmanovic, but maybe also Cecchinato. I saw him clutch as well at his shoulder. Maybe there was an issue there towards the end of the match, but little would have changed, I think, the result, and Kecmanovic is in tomorrow's final. Yeah.
Yet to drop a set, serving, playing incredibly. How are you feeling about reaching your second final of the season?
It feels pretty good, the way I've been playing. I haven't played like this in a while, so I'm pretty happy about it. Hopefully I have one more in me.
Yesterday you said you were on fire. What are you today?
Today I'm blazing. So hopefully, tomorrow even better, so we'll see.
So it's a final for you on the first clay week of the season. Do you believe you can be an underdog entering the clay season this year?
I mean, I hope so. If I keep playing like this and thinking the way I am on the surface, I have a good chance.
What's the secret or the key for tomorrow?
Just to keep playing like this.
Do you have any preference on who you'd like to play?
Not really. It's it's gonna be tough. Doesn't matter who it is. So I feel like if I play, if I'm behave the way I am, for me it's. It doesn't really matter who it is.
A quick word on your match again. Are you feeling great? I mean, you did it pretty quickly today, just losing 4 games, saving a bit of energy for the doubles later.
Yeah, I knew I had doubles, so I wanted to get ready for that. No, but in all seriousness, yeah, I mean, I've been lucky that I've been winning these matches fairly quickly, that I wasn't, wasting too much time on court. So, I'm pretty happy about that, especially since the first week on clay. Hopefully things go better from here.
Is the doubles actually helping a little bit?
My partner, yes. Me not so much, but I'm happy to play with him, and hopefully we can win today.
Maybe since last year, since the beginning of last year, it seems that you find your best tennis and being more consistent. What changed for you? And right now, also with 2 finals already, but what changed for you, like to get your best level after being number one in the world in juniors?
I mean, I don't know, I guess just a lot of things that I worked on the last few years just kind of starts to come together, and just that with the good feeling and when things go like this, just a mix of everything, and you start playing your best tennis.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow, Casper Ruud is into his first final of the year, but that barely tells the story as he scraped his way past in that tiebreak, perhaps showing his experience, at least in terms of big matches, because actually they're of a similar age. I mean, Halys is no spring chicken. At 26, he's been on the tour for a few years, but wow, what a match. Some incredible points. The atmosphere in Estoril incredible, as it has been throughout the week. Casper Ruud, of course, will now go up against Kecmanovic in the final, who we spoke to earlier. Let me know your thoughts on that final in the comment section below. And yeah, looking forward to speaking to you again soon.
Casper, congratulations. You're in the final. How did it feel out there?
Yeah, it was obviously a very tough match, and felt great that when the match is over and I won it. When you realize, always doesn't matter if it's in the first round or semi-final or final. It's always a great feeling right there and then, and it was the same today. And to book my spot in the final tomorrow feels great. First time I'm here in Estoril, and I've had a great stay, and it's going to be even better with the final tomorrow. So I really look forward to the match.
First final of the year, can we say Casper is back?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to try to stay focused, stay on my sort of path and do the right things and see what happens. You know, this clay season, it's obviously a big match for me tomorrow. I would like to try to win. It's gonna. I said that this year one of my goals is to try to win a tournament, so I get to 10 ATP titles. It means that you are double digits, better than only one. 9 and 10 is a big difference. So that's what I'm playing for tomorrow, and I'm going to give it all. And let's see. I mean, this is a smaller tournament compared to what we have in the next months, and obviously the goal is to try to do well at the biggest tournament. So, but it's great getting confidence, winning matches. That's sometimes what you need, and or not sometimes. It's always a good feeling. But to come here and win matches at this little smaller tournament can be hopefully great, and it's perfect start on the clay season for me.
You took a medical timeout. How are you feeling?
It's okay. It was just a little stiffness or block in my neck that I needed to crack open and loose. So it was very easy. When I was running for a drop shot, something happened in the neck and it got a little blocked. So throughout the match was okay. I just needed to sort of open it again and put some hot cream, and it was fine. So I don't think it should be an issue for tomorrow. And I'm gonna do some good recovery and treatment now this evening, and then be ready for the match tomorrow.
How big for your confidence is to survive in the third set tiebreak? I imagine you prefer to win in straight sets, but it's big for you, I imagine.
Of course, it's been a couple of. It's actually I think my fourth match this year that goes to a final set tiebreak. So I won 2 and I lost 2. So I'm happy to get that record a little bit better, and it's never fun to lose 7-6 in the third, and it's much better feeling when you win it. So it's the match could have been sometimes better, but at the same time it was he's just serving really well. I couldn't really handle his serve well today. I had one break very early right away, and he was doing some sloppy mistakes, some double faults. So I sort of got it for free, but then in the next 2 hours I didn't really have a chance to break him. So I was happy to get a couple of mini breaks in the tiebreak and then play well enough there to win it.
Kecmanovic in the final, a player from your generation. How do you feel about the way he's playing? Actually playing great as well.
Yeah, he's playing great. He's killing everyone, seems like, in the matches. So hope I'm not another victim tomorrow, but I'm going to do my best. We are very good friends. I know him since we were 14 or 15 years old, and we have a good chemistry, and always fun to both practice and play against each other. He has beaten me a couple times now in a row. It's been some years ago since that we played the last match, but it's great to play in the final for us. First time we do that in our career, and we're going to give it all, and hopefully we'll still be friends after the match.
Casper, today I saw you changing your returning position sometimes. How challenging was for you to return this?
Yeah, it was challenging, but also it's sometimes just to give your opponent something else to look at. If he feels comfortable where I'm standing, maybe it's good to do something else so that he has something to think about. You know, if I go up to the same position every time and he's serving well, it's nothing going to change with his mindset. He's going to go and bomb. So I just tried to do something different. Didn't really work, honestly, but at least I tried, and maybe in the tiebreak that was caused him some first serve mistakes, and when I returned a little bit better on the second serve in the tiebreak, and just good to do something else. I'm kind of like a player that prefers to stay back, especially on clay, but I have to challenge myself sometimes and go in, because I saw yesterday when he played Thiem that when Thiem was standing too far back, he went serve and volley and played really well with this tactic. So I didn't want that to happen today, so that's why I sort of started to go in, and I think it worked okay because he didn't really come to the net, but at the same time he was also doing many aces. So it's just mixed to try to also give your opponent something else to look at.
Modern sports is a lot about data, so how much data you guys look into when you go into a big final, even though you know the opponent pretty well?
Some are more than others, but it's mostly, for me, I think it's more based on sort of recent form. I've played most of the players on tour at least once now, and kind of remember a little bit from there and then you look at his most recent results to sort of get an indication of how he's playing lately. You know, has he won 8 matches in a row, or has he maybe lost 4 of his last 6 matches? You know, these type of things. And of course, especially for that week, I mean, this week it's many matches for me to analyze from Misha going into a final, because he played 4 matches here already, I think. Or so. Sorry? Plus doubles. I'm not gonna analyze his doubles, don't worry. But his singles match, I have 4 matches to look at if I want to, so that's a good thing. But obviously he's playing great, and he's in the final for a reason. So it's gonna be fun. We know each other well. We, like I said, since 14, 15 years old, practicing. We practiced earlier in the week before the tournament started, and it was a good level. So I hope we can have a good match tomorrow.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.